Hello, welcome to the Ranch Shop. Today is Thursday, June 13th. So, took a week off like I told you, and it's been nothing but BS and bad karma all week. So, even Monday. Monday was bad. So, as you know, I had a doctor's appointment Monday. I went there. It's good to put it down the road to get an MRI. Well, not down the road. I get it done next Monday. I go see him the 23rd. I basically told him I think it's the back. He did my front because I thought that he had passed because my wife said I think he's passed away, but she ended up getting me an appointment with him and didn't let me know until we got there. So it's the guy that did the front side. So I'm like telling him I'm lifting all these logs, and he's like, yeah. I said I'm probably not going to get it done till the after the summer, and said as long as it's not nothing major, it's just a pinched nerve. I'd rather get through it than get the back of my neck fixed and have to take some time off. But anyway, so that was good. He said it didn't seem like a spinal cord type injury by my reflexes, so just a little numb, harder to play and stuff. Feels like arthritis or something. I don't got carpal tunnel to check for that. So, and it's kind of numb. But anyway, so then we left there, and the wife went with me because we were supposed to go look at some furniture. So, and I had to go to Harbor Freight because of the friends and family. I got a coupon for 25% off my whole order, so I went and bought stuff that I've been wanting to get that I haven't seen open box or clearance or any of that stuff. So I went in there and got that, and I'd worked on Sunday there, so my boy said he had to work Monday morning, and I'm in there Monday. He ain't nowhere to be seen, so I don't know what happened, but he didn't show up just after last Sunday telling me, I'm going to show you, Kurt. I'm going to show you, Kurt. Yeah, you ain't showing me shit, except you can't make it to work. Anyway, so after that, I got my stuff, and then we stopped and got a burrito at a place she likes to eat at. And then we went, I think it was Gardner White, and bought some furniture. See, now if you've been listening to my podcast about a year and a half, 2 years ago, dog ate the corner of my couch. So I went and bought furniture, but I'd only buy it for like the clearance center just in case they ate it up. You know, the cheapest you can get, like I think 15 or 2 grand or 20, whatever. It wasn't very much money for a whole unit. That way, if they ate it up because I didn't want to go get used furniture. So anyway, so since the dogs didn't eat these up and they're still in pretty good shape, they're a good beginner set. Stacked them in the basement for the son, a whole living room for when he moves out. And the old lady will shampoo it and shit when he moves, and he'll have a whole living room outfit. It's good shape, you know. So just if you want to lay on it, it's like Harbor Freight furniture. It's a clearance center, you know. It's what it is. It served its purpose. Dogs didn't chew it up, so we went and got some leathers. We plan to get leather. It's easier to wipe off the hair and get these wipies, and we wanted some good thick leather, you know, for the claws and stuff. But so we go in there, and you know how everything is like open, so you get a set. You can walk around any of these living room sets, and it's like, oh yeah, there's plenty of room. No walls, all open, right? And everything looks so kick ass. So we get in there, and so now I'm on a mission to buy furniture last 10, 15 years. You know what I mean? And so she sits and doesn't want anything with cup holders, right? And all the leathers have a couch because she wants a sectional and the centerpiece. And then it's the same size as a couch, but it has the cup holders. And the recliners are smaller to make up for because, like, the couch are like these two huge recliners. And when you put it out, it's like a double bed. It's kind of weird. But it's all electrical and shit, so it was pretty sweet. We didn't like the tables and shit around, and it had another recliner to set off, so it was like the L, so the two couches. And he said she didn't have to get the cup holder. She could have had two of the same two big ass recliners that reclined like a bed. And then the piece that transitions the two together where you'd normally put like an end table. And it was another big chair and then the recliner. And I'm like, so how long is this? From the edge of the couch to the wall where that V was. He's like, oh, that's about 10 feet. I'm like, oh, well, our living room's 13 feet. by like 25. So yeah, that'll give us a 3-foot walkway, no problem. And he said he'd get a tape measure, but he didn't, and he just told me 10. So I'm like, well, if it's 10, got plenty of room to walk through. So we ordered the whole fucking thing. We got the centerpiece, the recliner, and then we went and got some different tables. Got a whole table and lamps, and so basically my son has a whole living room outfit. And but the recliner was on back order, so it was going to get delivered on Monday night, you know. So we're like, sweet. So we paid for it, and then we left, and they were supposed to call us between like, what was it, somewhere between 3 and 5. They'd probably get there around 6, because this was like 11:30 Monday morning, 12 o'clock. So I buzz home, I tear all the furniture down, take it to the basement, and go back upstairs, and then we're fucking around. It comes 5 o'clock, ain't heard nothing, and then like we call and like, yeah, they're gonna be there like 8 o'clock or some shit. And I kept telling her when we first got home, they're not gonna be here till 8, 9 o'clock. They just tell you what you want to hear. You just bought it at noon. It's gonna be late. So remember the last guys? So they end up coming at 8, 9 o'clock. I don't recall. It's been such a long week. And they come in there, they bring the first couch in, and they're like, yeah, this ain't gonna fit. And the first couch come in, oof, just big, just 2 cushion, but it's fucking big and thick. And it only needs like an inch off the wall to recline, fully 1.5 inches, whatever it is. Not very far. You can almost butt it up against the wall and the whole thing. Fucking is cool, because the shitty part looking back at it is you can't kick it down with your feet. You always got to push the button, but being able to get any position you want, it locks. So it's actually sweet, and the only way to do that's that way. But anyway, so he goes, that corner piece isn't gonna fit, and I'm like, well, look, we could put an end table. I had one, set it right there. I'm like, yeah, see, so he's like, all right, we're gonna bring it in for you. He brings this fucking thing in all by itself. It's this fucking big 4-foot pie monster. Goes 4 feet. So now we're looking at 14, 15 feet just to put it in. The other couch won't even slide in. He didn't even bring it in. I could just see. And it's like, yeah, well, the guy said this was 10 feet. He's like, yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. They didn't unwrap it or nothing. I'm like, you can send it back. He's like, yeah. So he takes that back in his truck. He brings the other couch in. It brings all the fucking end tables and shit out. My old lady's kind of bummed because she really wanted the corner piece. And so we still held it and put one of the tables in between us and one at the other end. We're like looking, and then we got like a center table that the table flips up like on hinges, and you can put shit and it comes back down. It's really solid wood. It's pretty good. And we're looking, we're like, there ain't no fucking way that recliner's gonna fit there. You ain't gonna be able to kick it out. Now remind you, both of these can kick out, and you have like 2 twin beds, because I like kicked it out one night. This is the first night, Monday, and all the fucking dogs were up there. I still had plenty of room, and you could recline on the other one or 2 also. You just can't take the 2 corners where we got them and kick them up together. But like when my lady kicked her one up, it was like right in front of me. I just put my feet on it. It's so fucking big. It's badass. And so yeah, it only took me how long? I'm almost 50 before I actually fucking spent some money on good furniture. Dogs better not fucking eat it. I swear to God. We bought a 4-year warranty though, because he's like, hey, tear it, anything, they'll come fix it. And it's got all this electronics and shit in it, and I'm just like, oh yeah, you know, it comes with these cleaners, lifetime supply cleaners, whatever. And he goes, if the dogs just tear it, don't tell them it was a dog, and they'll cover it, they'll fix it. I'm like, sweet. So I paid extra for it because I paid a lot of money for that. And so then we get, waiting, and they get there and take the shit back. And the next morning, I'm like, call them now. This is Tuesday. We had called last week to have 75 bags of sand delivered, because Monday was supposed to rain. So I knew I wasn't going to be finishing up the pool on Monday. So that's why we did all the running around we were going to do. So I wake up on Tuesday, go outside, taking the thing, getting it level, got the blocks where each stanch is going to go in, and it had been raining, so I was putting these blocks up in like this fucking muck because it become muck, leveling it, and I wanted the sand for the floor, waiting on the sand. And so Tuesday, about 11 o'clock, I'm like, you need to call them, ask one time they're coming. She calls, they're like, yeah, we don't have you down to being delivered. And we're like, yeah, no, we called last Thursday. It said it couldn't be delivered Monday. We're like, okay, because it's supposed to rain. So Tuesday, we're supposed to get it. Well, Tuesday came, 11 o'clock, she called, you're not on a list. Let me talk to a manager. And their manager's like, I'm like, that fucking shit needs to be delivered now. You know, that's bullshit. And the earliest we could be there is Thursday. I'm like, Thursday, bullshit. And she's like, hang on. I'm like, can they deliver tomorrow morning? Because we were trying to get it on Tuesday. And you're like, yeah, we can deliver it in the morning. It'll be between 6 and 8. Call me and I'll let you know when. So I'm like, fuck, now I'm pissed off. Kicking the dog, pissing the old lady off. Can't even talk to me. I'm just pissed off because, you know. So I went out in the back with the backhoe and started fucking digging, filling around any fucking low spots and shit with dirt. Just try to fucking do something. It's pissing me off. I can't put another pool together, another parts. Beautiful day outside. So Wednesday morning I get up, waiting for these things, and so like 6:30 I call. I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to call to make sure I'm going to be delivered. Yeah, we got a flatbed. It's going to be delivered. It's going to be here. Let me check. Nah. Yeah, it's going to be delivered at like, they're getting here at 9:09. So they'll be there at 10:09. I'm like, all right. So about 10:30 rolls around and I call. Oh, yeah, they're running behind. They're going to be there around 12. 12:30, I had the old lady call back. I'm like, this is bullshit. So they took $50 off the order. It was like $75 to deliver it, like $230 for 75 bags of sand. It wasn't like, I just didn't want to load it and unload it. You know, I had to haul around and pour it out to begin with. So they want to put it in trucks and take toppers off and have to clean the trucks out. I just, wanted them to bring it right where I need it, what I paid the money for. I was supposed to get it on Tuesday. This is Wednesday. 12:30 comes, they're still down there. She's like, yeah, he's supposed to be there anytime. So she hangs the phone up, and then she gets a call from the truck driver. He's like, yeah, I can't get my semi down your road. We got all these cars in the thing. Now, I told you these were one-lane roads, except my road's two-lane, but it's one lane to get to mine. And, well, people are putting a pool or something in somebody's house or something, working on something in the backyard, or who knows what these people. They just put a driveway and they're working on shit. Maybe it's a pool. I think the guy said it was a pool. I don't know. I'm like, look, honey, they hired somebody to put a pool in like I want to do instead of me having to fucking do it. And, fucking thing. It's been nothing but a nightmare. So the guy's like, well, I'll just put it on my fork truck, and he brings it up. So needless to say, it's 2:30 Wednesday before I even got sand. I take those 75 bags of sand, I cut them up, I put them around, I start feathering it fucking in. I still got a quarter to go, and I'm out of sand. So I call up Tractor Supply. I'm like, order 15 bags of sand. Went to Tractor Supply, got 15 bags of sand. I come back home, and it took 12 of them to finish it up. So, now by this time, it's 5:30, 6 o'clock at night. I'm starting to put the ring up. Then I had to put the wall around it and get it buttoned in the seam. Starting to get dark. I put the cove around it, and I put the wall barrier around it. Go inside. Hour later, starts fucking pouring. Washing all this fucking shit out, man. So I get up today. It's supposed to rain, and I'll be 60, and it's supposed to be warm to do this fucking liner. I should already been done with this if my shit was delivered on Tuesday when it was supposed to be. But I guess maybe because they yelled at my wife. This is why my karma's bad and making this worse. So it's all washed out. I plated in the best I can on the inside, but out by the blocks, and I'm trying to fill in the thing. So I took these blocks in there around it and hoping it's still level. Ain't really too much at this point I can do about it. And so get up. I'm out there probably 7. Put the bottom pad in after I reflavored the thing from the fucking water running. Got damn it. And it's because I built this down in, it was all in hills, so all the water's going on. If you'd had a pool, it would have went around because the pool wouldn't let the water go. And so I get the fucking liner in by myself, and it's around. So now this is just the shell on the outside and the bottom, and I started filling it up, and I went and put all the pipes up on the bottom. I haven't grasped it on the top yet because you're supposed to go in there and kick the line or whatever. So pretty much I now have about an inch of water in the pool, and I come down to do a podcast, and it started fucking pouring. So, and I can already tell that there's going to be about that much more difference from one side of the pool to the other, because it took that much at the lowest spot before the highest spot has water. I'm hoping it settles. If it doesn't, looks like next year I'll have to drain it down on one side and shave a little off. Like 3 posts. I don't know. Fucking pisses me off. God damn it. Why didn't the thing just come when it was beautiful out? Would have had it done. Would have been up Tuesday. If I would have started in the morning. I got that fucking thing up starting at 5 o'clock at night on Wednesday. I got it up and I could have, another hour and a half, I would have had that fucking liner in and filling up water. But no. Anyway, that's how I see it. It's raining. Pool's filling with water. Who knows what the fuck.